In this video, I will be telling you about what is computer networking, its types and topologies. Computer networking refers to interconnected computing devices that can exchange data and share resources with each other. These network devices use a system of rules called communication protocols to transmit information over physical or wireless technologies. Nodes and links are the basic building blocks in a computer networking. Now, what is a node? A node can be a modem, hub, or a switch, or it can be two or more computers and printers. A link refers to the transmission media connecting two nodes. Link may be physical, like cable, wires, or optical fibers, or free space used by wireless networks. Now, what does a computer networks do? Computer networks were basically built in 1950s for use in the military and defense, but nowadays the modern computer networks can operate virtually, integrate on a large scale, respond quickly to changing conditions, provide data security, and much more. Types of computer networks. Basically, we have four types of computer networks. They are called LAN, WAN, MAN, PAN. Local area network. The first is LAN. A LAN is an interconnected system limited in size and geography. It typically connects computers and devices within a single office or a building. It is used by small companies or a test networks for small scale prototyping. Another is a WAN. Now, what is a WAN? WAN is basically an enterprise network spanning buildings, cities, and even countries is called a wide area network. A WAN is a network that is composed of a number of LANs. And the last is a MAN. What is a MAN? MAN is called a metropolitan area networks, which is used to connect one or more cities to cities. That is, when one network operates with the help of another network and they are interconnected, that one city from another city, it is called a metropolitan area network. That is a MAN. And what is a PAN? PAN is basically a network model in which operates with the help of, like, it is a personal area network. That is, you are having your own modem, your internet connection. You can have you can be working on your computers, you can be using the various facilities of the internet facilities sitting at your home. That is a personal area network. So next topic which I will be talking about is the topologies. Now, what is a topology? Basically, topology refers to how a network is laid out physically. We have a number of network topologies such as ring, mesh, star, fully connected topologies, bus topology, tree topology, and line topology. I will be explaining all these topologies one by one. So in short, there are 7 types of network topologies. So the very first topology which I will be talking about is called the bus topology. The first topology is a bus topology. In case of a bus topology, all devices share single communication line or a cable. Bus topology may have problem while multiple hosts sending data at the same time. Therefore, bus topology either uses CSMA CD technology or recognizing one host as a bus master to solve the issue. It is one of the simple forms of networking where a failure of a device does not affect the other devices. But failure of the shared communication line can make all other devices stop functioning. Both ends of a shared channel have a terminator. The data is sent in only one direction, and as soon as it reaches the extreme end, the terminator removes the data from the line. Next is the star topology. All hosts in a star topology are connected to a central device known as a hub or a switch, which uses a point-to-point connection. That is, there exists a point-to-point connection between host and the hub. The hub device can be any of the following, that is, device such as a hub or a repeater, a switch or a bridge, as a router or a gateway. Next comes the ring topology. In ring topology, each host machine connects to exactly 2 or other machines, creating a circular network structure where one host tries to communicate or send message to a host which is not adjacent to it. The data travels through all the intermediate hosts. To connect one more host in the existing structure, the administrator may need to only one or more extra cable. Next comes the mesh topology. In this type of topology, a host is connected to one or multiple hosts. This topology has host in point-to-point connection with every other host, or may also have hosts which are in the point-to-point connection to few hosts only. Hosts in a mesh topology can work relay for other hosts which do not have direct point-to-point links. Mesh topology has two types. It is full mesh or partially mesh. In full mesh, all hosts have a point-to-point connection to every other host, but in partial mesh, not all hosts have point-to-point connection to every other host. Next comes the tree topology. It is also known as the hierarchical topology. This is the most common form of network topology in use presently. This topology imitates as extends star topology and inherits properties of a bus topology. This topology divides a network into multiple layers of a network. Mainly in LANs, a network is bifurcated into three types of network devices. The lowermost is access layer where computers are attached. The middle layer is known as a distribution layer which works as a mediator between upper layer and the lower layer. The highest layer is known as the core layer and is the central point of the network, that is root of the tree which form all the nodes networks. So these were basically the about the tree topology. Last is the hybrid topology. A network structure whose design contains more than one topology is said to be hybrid topology. Hybrid topology inherits merits and demerits of all the incorporating topologies. The above picture represents an arbitrary hybrid topology. The combining topologies may contain attributes of a star, ring, bus, and daisy chain topologies. Most WANs are connected by means of dual network or dual ring topology, and the networks connected to them are mostly star topology networks. Internet is the best and the largest example of hybrid topology. So with this, I cover with the topics of what is a computer network, what are